Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pixelmon adventures. It is I, Xilestar, and today we're going to be continuing on with where we left off. Ooh, what's that? A Graveler. Cool. I believe last time we found this mushroom island. This time... Oh, that's weird, okay. Did we actually... Yeah, we're lagging a little bit. Yeah, sorry, my internet is not really doing me any favors for this week for some reason. So we might have a little bit of stutters. I'm going to try and get this resolved, but knowing my luck, it's not going to happen for at least 20 years. Probably. I just don't have a fire move. Yay! Thank you. Bite. Woo! Drop ball. Okay, so I think we should probably try and continue onwards. So that's home base. Let's go over here then. But I definitely want a waypoint in here. What's waypoint button? It's definitely not J. Oh, wait. I came from there. Wait a minute. Oh, I looped around at some point. Yeah, I think I looped. Yeah, I looped around there. Okay, so let's go over. Let's go over here. But first, let's create a waypoint for where we are. I'll call it mushy. I don't know. Save. There we go. Perfect. And I think this will be a perfect place of operations. Ever. Alright. So, last time I did show off the Astralis. So, I wanted to get a little bit more in detail of what it is. So, in the description of the first video, or technically it would be, at the time of this recording, it would be literally the one that's going up now. Or not the one that's going up now, but the one that's going to be uploaded later on today, so that I can get all of next week recorded, or uploaded, and ready to go. For that one in particular, I wanted to get into more of why, behind the scenes, it took so long. So, I was originally, going to use a different ship as the big boy kind of thing, the big ship kind of thing, and then that sort of just ended up changing midway through. I think I try to remember. Yeah, I think midway through I thought that it was too small, but the ship, anytime I tried to improve it or change the design, it just didn't fit very well. And every time I tried to force it, it just didn't look good at all. So I ended up just going, you know what? I'm going to go with a different ship then. So I ended up changing the ship to what the Astralis is now. So when the Astralis first was in... I wanted to follow the character, please. Thank you. I want to make sure that I'm going into a new area while we're exploring. So again, yeah. So like I ended up finding what I was the original inspiration for the Astralis, after grabbing a copy that I ended up editing for something else, and finding out that that's not the version that I really want to have. So I ended up changing what I wanted. So instead of me going with what I changed it with, which I've already showed it in those two videos in particular, or one of them, I don't remember which one, I ended up showing off that like a part of it was cut off, and that part kept getting me to look back on it, going like, I don't like this at all. So I'm like, maybe I did some editing that I don't remember doing like that. So I ended up going back and trying to find the original. Now, trying to find the original thing wasn't, I don't want to say too difficult, but what was difficult was to find the one that I exactly used. And the one that I used was around, I want to say around Minecraft 1.7, give or take, or a little bit before then. So trying to find one that was around that time period kind of thing around that time, I don't want to say it was difficult, but it was definitely challenging to try and find the one that fit it block for block kind of thing of what the original, if I changed it, kind of was. But then lo and behold, I actually found it. Is this a cloud? I think this is a cloud. It is a cloud! This mountain is above the clouds. It's actually kind of cool. So yeah, so a lot of the sort of on hold backs weren't because of like the other two ships, the one I wanted to, the one I'm going to put in for 4 gym badges and the other one that's going to be for 8 gym badges. It was because of this one. It was because of the Xilestar that it got pulled. So pretty much I ended up going with the original construction, the original creation, gutted it out, removed every floor kind of thing, and made sure that the only blocks that were out were the exterior ones, and then I went with bedrock on the interior. I think I went... Was it bedrock or was it obsidian? I think it was obsidian. No, never mind. Yeah, it was obsidian. So I went with obsidian. Then I found out that through Pixelmon, Pokemon can spawn on obsidian. So I was like, great! That's what I like to see! So I go back to the drawing... Well, I didn't go back to the drawing board, but I ended up just trying to rush and do all the obsidian kind of thing as quickly as possible so Pixelmon didn't spawn. Then I think I encased the entire thing after that in wood. So if you don't know, now the entire construction is on 3 layers. It has the exterior. It has the interior. Or no, sorry. I converted the exterior blocks that were already there into obsidian. And then I covered outside of it. That's what happened. I'm just remembering things wrong. It might have been a few months ago. Well, a few months? Maybe almost a year by now. No, it's been about 6 months or so. And, yeah. So not really having... So I wasn't really having a good time there. So I was trying to... So trying to juggle between different series on the channel while also trying to find enough time that I needed to work on this was very, very challenging for me in particular. So me trying to be very creative and try and change things up kind of thing for the channel, or at least trying to keep up with all the series and trying to make sure that I'm not like spoiling it either, and making sure that like, oh man, like this is like, you guys are gonna like the new series. I think I kept dropping hints kind of thing that it was gonna be a new Minecraft one, but that was it. I think I even said it was a new Minecraft one, but didn't specify what it was, but hey, it's fine. And that series did and of course like all the other stuff kind of thing ended up like falling in. Like as soon as the Astralis was like close to being completed, I was very happy. I think I worked on a lot of like all the exterior kind of stuff, though. Like again, those were inspired by a different like creator kind of thing. Even though they used a different block palette, I think instead of concrete, I think they used instead of concrete they used what was it? They used wool because it was not 1.12 when they did it. So I ended up just changing it to concrete, and I actually really liked it a lot. I think it was really well done. The only thing is that I don't think it was the inside that was the execution. I think it was more so like the ship was just way too big for what I would even end up using it for. And because a lot of the rooms were more like a last minute, like, oh, I gotta fill this space in kind of thing. So it got to that point where it's like, is it even a ship anymore? Like, I'm just adding things in because I really want them in there. Nope. Thank you, Nummel. You are very nice. Nummel.
Trio.
Alright, so let's go swim over here.
Trio.
So yeah, so I kept pushing off this series because the Astralis just wasn't going my way, and then like I'd be changing one little thing, and then I was like, well, if this series is going to be like Craft in a different way, I might want to add a barrier version just in case. So that's why there is even a barrier version in the first place, was because like just in case though, like people that come from Craft come here, they might think that it has similar rules. So I was like, well, maybe I should probably throw in a barrier version just in case. So that's why, though, there is actually a barrier version. And pretty much anything that I can make in 1.12, I think I ended up just making a barrier version in general. And also, if you were also kind of wondering why I didn't just create a ship of my own, I'm going to definitely tell the story of how I lost my most of my creativity, I should say. Not really all of it. For creating anything new kind of thing. In Minecraft in general, because I've definitely been all idea'd out pretty much. And none of it is actually technically Minecraft's fault. It was because I kept overdoing it on my own end. Like I kept going like, okay, like this base still has a lot more that I could add to it. What can I add to it? And I looked at a bunch of different like Minecraft forums and just like a bunch of other things to try and get like ideas. And I'm like, okay, guys, come on, guys, you gotta have some like, you know, some hidden ideas you think is very kooky and nobody would go for them, but then I'm gonna go for them, right? So I was like, okay, like I can go for it. Come on, like 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 give me what you got, kind of moment. And so I ended up getting an idea for, I think it was like a medic room or something like that. And I was like, oh yeah, that could be pretty cool. And then I ended up adding like I definitely ended up adding a teleport room. I added with old teleport commands. So if you ever seen well, technically it would be Reva base, Rosaria base, and all the other bases kind of thing that are like that. You'll know that there are teleport signs, which if you right click, they'll teleport you to certain areas kind of thing. Well, this was the precursor to that, and this also got me to wanting to change how those signs were to be in the future implemented. Because the signs that I was originally using for this base were particularly very bad if you tried to move it to a different wall map. So it got me to thinking that maybe I should just change how those teleports work. So then I think in that time I found out how to do the squiggle version. So you can teleport like either objects or yourself. Like you can just go by the Y. You don't even have to need to know your X and Z coordinate kind of thing. Like I ended up finding out how to do that. But then I think when it came to trying to actually end up doing it, I got very bored and I didn't want to do it anymore. So hooray for that. But if I got the choice to kind of work on it now, I probably still wouldn't, because I would want to do that for the new base kind of thing. But yeah, if there is a new base. Oh, apparently I got a Pokeball for that. Cool. Need a village. Give me a village. Oh no, it's Dunsparce. Bye, buddy. Actually, now that we're here, yeah, let's see if there's any new Pokemon here. There's a Murkrow. Ooh, we definitely do need a Murkrow, though. We definitely need a Murkrow, though. Where are you, Murkrow? Oh, are you on the tree? Oh, no. I don't think I can get up there, can I? Nope. But I could chop down this tree. Actually, wait. I could just chop down the tree and you'll fall. Did it even fall over here? Where is it? This a fir sapling. Cool. Hey, Hoot Hoot. I don't really want to. Okay, well, I am going to go build up a few of planks here. Okay. Murkrow! I missed. I missed. Of course I missed.